because it's really unnecessary to add this kind of things on your mobile phone. If I knew that you have to connect to an app for the first use, I might not buy this one. Hi everyone, he's Romeo and I am Romeo Mama. Welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to talk about Foreo BEAR Mini. There is nowhere in the box that's saying you have to download an app to activate the device. If I knew this, I wouldn't have bought it. And I only knew about I have to download an app before to start using this device is because I found this little card inside the box. But when you're reading anything outside the box, there's nothing mentioned that at all. So only when you bought it, when you open, and you will see that you have to download an app. Let me describe the device first. So this is the mini version. It's called BEAR Mini. It's the smallest they have. It is a microcurrent device that you have to charge it. So now the charger, mine comes in like this. You can use USB, but mine only tucked in like this. I'm not sure whether this is right or wrong, but that's how far it goes. I can still charge it, and when you charge it, the light. Let's talk about the things that I don't like, okay? Because there's many good things than the bad things, okay? If you can get past the bad bit, maybe you will want to buy it. For facial device like this that I use every single day, I wouldn't want to use my phone at all. So first purchase, you have to download the Foreo app, and then you have to register the device on the app. Maybe it's good for the warranty reason, okay? But the bad thing is you have to connect Bluetooth to it if you want to use their schedule. So they will teach you how to use it. If you're not sure how to use it, maybe that app is good for you. But for me, I have used microcurrent device before. I don't want to use the app to show me when and how to move the face. I know how to use it, okay? So the bad thing is, if I just turn it on, you have to have a really good point and then enough gel to activate. So I normally use the program as start massage here. I'll insert the photo. Here is the short video of how I use the device with the Foreo serum. The sound you can hear is the pulsation sound. The microcurrent does not have any sound. It comes with this little stand, so you can put your device nicely, like that, on your bench. The good things about microcurrent device is because they are stimulating on the muscle level, not the skin. Because this electrical current, they go deep into the muscle, so it's like doing exercise to your muscle. So when the muscle is tighter, it actually helps to pull your skin tighter too. So that's why when people have saggy skin, they find that it's helpful, anti-aging, is because they help them, not just the skin, but you tighten the muscle as well. To use microcurrent machine, we need to have a base. It is normally a gel, a water-based serum. That's why they come with this. But the serum is actually quite expensive. As long as you can get something it is water-based gel substance, then you can also use it on this machine. So my personal favorite is the ordinary, this one, the hyaluronic acid. So this is a more affordable serum compared to keep buying the Foreo serum. Okay? Because when you use the machine, usually when you don't use the machine, one pump and you can put it all over your face. But if you're using the machine, you actually use a lot more serum. So I'm going for the more affordable one rather than the one that they provide. And of course, I will finish the pack that they provide, because why not? If you don't want to use your serum while doing this treatment, you can also use any water-based, anything like water like this, a spray, anything, just not oil, okay? Because when the microcurrent going through your skin and to the muscle, there has to have a water base to transfer the energy in. If you are using any oil, then it cannot conduct inside deep to the skin. Okay? So that's why oil won't work, because oil cannot transfer the energy into the muscle. So the oil is a no-no when you're using this microcurrent. Only use water-based gel or any water spray. I'm going to share a few tips when you use this. First tip is, if you're using any serum, any spray, make sure you don't put it all over your face and then you start doing the treatment, because by the end you finish this part of the face, the serum has already dried up on your forehead or on the other side of the face or on your neck. Then you can't actually glide the microcurrent machine, so it's a waste. So what you need to do is to, if you are planning to do this side of your face first, then you just put the serum on here. And then you start using the machine. And then when it's finished, leave it there. And then you put the serum on the other side. And then you start using the machine on this side. So in this way, then you won't waste all the serum because they dried up before you moving to that part of the face. Tip number 2, because I want to spend more time actually massaging on the muscle inside, I would rather get a more affordable serum. Always make sure it's water-based than the original one, because I find that if I want to massage longer time, I actually have to use more serum. So it's better to use a more affordable one, because if I'm buying the whole bottle, I think I will use it within a few weeks. So because I want to enjoy the process, I'll buy a more affordable one and I can use for a longer massage session. And some people also say they can use aloe vera gel, and it's also a cheaper version than the actual serum. Or next time when you're using all these sheets mask, you can actually use the residue in the pack, or after you remove the mask, and then use that gel substance, and then you can use the machine to work on it. Tip number 3, make sure when you do this, I usually do it after my shower, so I don't wear any jewelry. But if you're doing it during the day, make sure you take off all your earrings, take off anything which is metal related, then it's safer. Because what happened, if you slide too much and it snapped on the metal earring, maybe that will cause a little tingling effect. Okay, so make sure that when you use this, no jewelry. Tip number 4, when you use this kind of microcurrent device, use it continuously for at least 2 weeks in order to get the results, because they're stimulating, pushing and transferring the energy into the muscle. So it's actually like exercise. So do not expect like after one session, yes, you will feel tighter, but if you want a long-term results, you have to do it consistently. It's like doing abs. So if you do it for one day, you're not going to have abs. So you have to continuously doing it for long term, then you will see a better result. So same as this device. So if you use it once or twice, you might find that, yeah, it pull your face up a little bit, just temporarily. But the longer that you use, the more consistent you use, then you will see the results, because you're actually exercising the muscle. So it's not just 1 or 2 days and it's forever change. So you have to keep it up. The longer, the more you have, then you will see the results. Number 5, when you start doing these massaging machines, let's look at the anatomy of the face. So now I'm going to put a photo in here. So always refer back to the anatomy of the face, because when you look at the photo here, you will see the muscles build and what is the shape of the muscle and what way to go, then you will actually exercising the muscle. Tip number 6, I find that even though they say you can use it without the app after you register, but if you don't use the app, I find that the consistency is not great. Sometimes it stimulates, sometimes it stops. So for me to get a more consistent output, I still use the app, but I do not use their schedule programmed. I only press start massage and then I'll make sure the machine is on and then I just do it my way rather than following their schedule. Now I'm comparing the Foreo and the NuFace. If I knew that you have to connect to an app first to register on the app, I wouldn't have bought it. I will go for NuFace because NuFace, I don't need to download any apps. It's just a facial massage device. I don't need to connect anything to my phone. This is unnecessary. So if I knew this, I wouldn't have bought this one. But I will go for NuFace, okay? Because it's really unnecessary to add this kind of device, facial device, on your mobile phone. Since I got it, I already registered, already done all the part, I already downloaded the app, connected, and I bought it. So, but if you're comparing these two now, regardless of the app things, this is actually quite good because the Foreo one is cuter. It's cuter. And this silicone substance thing that you touch it just feel very comfortable. But compared to the NuFace, they're all plastic. And then my one here got a little crack. I didn't drop it, but it's just got a little crack. If you're comparing these two, they both microcurrent device, but the Foreo still do a little bit more because they have a T-sonic pulsation. So it's like a little vibration. So it can help extra exercise, extra stimulation to the muscle. So it got extra benefit. And the Foreo one say they have an anti-shock system. So they can actually sense how your skin react. So there is less chance that will have that zap sensation. And before they notice that, they already try to cut that off. So it's one step ahead. But if you say which one to buy, it really depends. I think if I'm buying for myself, if I knew there's an app, I try to stay away from having those app things. But if you're buying it as a gift for your mom or for your grandma, if they do not know how to use app, that the lesser that they need to touch their mobile is easier and it's better for them, then I'll recommend the NuFace because it's straightforward, plug it in, charge it, and they know how to use it. So if you're buying for younger people, they will know how to like to use the app and they love everything connected to their phone, and I think that will be the winner. And also if you're buying for someone that never read any instruction, then they might not like it because when I do not read any instruction, you will find that I cannot turn on the machine because normally all this type of machine, as soon as you charge them, then you can switch it on. But for this, if you do not know you have to connect to an app, you can never switch on the machine. So it won't work unless you register on the app first. So consider if you're buying a gift for someone that never read instruction or can't be bothered reading instruction, then don't buy it for them. Because I bought the mini version because it's also cuter and cheaper. If you say, will I buy the original one? might not, because I prefer the smaller metal ball. It actually can fit in your face, all the little contour of your face. It fits in better. So if the original version is the bigger device and all the little metal balls are slightly bigger, so it's hard to put it in the tiny face, tiny area like that. So I will prefer the small one. If you find this video is helpful about this Foreo BEAR Mini, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I will have more devices to show you next time. Bye! These two metal balls are touching your face.